Before I became a home video studio owner, I spent 19 years in the newspaper business. I was in the retail sales division. I worked for a software company that was a vendor to media companies. I've sold advertising and done marketing my entire career.
I have been in video production my entire career. I received a degree in radio, TV, film production from the University of Georgia and was fortunate to be able to work in that field for over 25 years.
For 30 years prior to joining Home Video Studio, I was a board-certified family physician in the Tampa, Florida area.
When I first started with Home Video Studio, I was part-time, and I was part-time for a number of years. Once I finally retired from working as a correctional officer from the state of California, it's when I made the step to go full-time, and I haven't looked back since.
Before joining Home Video Studio, I had a 24-year sales career with a leading consumer packaged good company.
I was a teacher for 32 years. I taught technology and worked at the high school level and enjoyed every minute of it.
I run more than one business. We run a mechanical contracting company, and also I do Home Video Studio.
What I do for a living is, well, I was a state trooper for 24 years. And retired from the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and now I'm a police officer with the Kettering Health Network in Ohio, and I do Home Video Studio part-time.
I worked in the corporate world. I worked for the largest retailer in the U.S. I did inventory management, and I did that for 17 years. And I led my own team and learned a lot of systems, so that has really come in handy in learning the systems for Home Video Studio as well.
I am a food scientist currently for a major retailer, and I do product development my whole life, and I'm ready to get something for retirement, and I thought Home Video Studio was a great option.
I was in the healthcare technology space for about 30 plus years. Prior to that, I did do some audio visual sound engineering work as I was growing up in my early and late teens and into my 20s, playing music as well as sound reinforcement, and actually doing films of Super 8, 8mm VHS tapes when they were in their prime. So I've been exposed to all the medias that we are now digitizing, going from analog to digital. And so it's been a great journey because I can share my life experiences with my customers.
Before I became a home video studio owner, I had a mixed bag of jobs that were mainly due to a lot of the technical, and they were in a lot of the installation and a lot of the corporate boardrooms installations, and really the parts and the pieces that all fit together for corporate boardrooms and a lot of that.
I spent 32 years in an industry that I was very good at, transportation and logistics. It paid me very well. I can't say I really loved doing the job. It was something that I was good at and was compensated for. I can say without hesitation, I truly love what I'm doing now. Being able to work with people, being able to help them, seeing the emotional impact that what we do has on their lives is as rewarding as anything I've ever experienced.
My husband, Michael, did some research after he left corporate America. He was retiring, but he knew he wanted to still be involved in the community and in a business venture. And so I think he started online looking for different business opportunities. And he happened to be very interested in our own family videos and transferring our own slides and photographs and making small little movies for ourselves personally. And he actually, quite by accident, stumbled across a home video studio site. And he became interested, and he called Robert Hanley, who's the owner of Home Video Studio International. And then he got a list of other home video studio owners, and he started calling them. And then he got in the car and he went to visit other studios. And by the time he finished his research, about a month and a half, he was 100% fully convinced that he wanted to be a home video studio owner. And I'm glad he did, because when I retired from corporate America, I joined him and we enjoy it immensely.
I heard about Home Video Studio. Actually, I had been looking for an opportunity after my long tenure in the software business. My wife found an ad on Facebook. She brought it to me, and we looked at it, did my due diligence, talked to Robert a number of times, did a Zoom and tell, and just after a few short weeks, we bought into it.